Are you good with your title? Are you in?
Yep, I'm in.
Awesome. Same. Recording's going. Seth Rollins is coming to the ring.
Yep, good timing.
Yes. Fashion Sense by Seth. That's another story. Wait,
Well,
where are they at?
I'm not sure. Oh, Lana,
It does
live
say Atlanta
Atlanta.
under there, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of check my sound on my side, make sure I'm not getting.
Me in a hallway for whatever reason.
I want to make sure that the show wasn't coming through, so I'm not doing anything I shouldn't be.
Yep, nope, that makes sense.
So that's good.
I'll have sound for it
Uh,
next time. Like I said, I'll get that figured out and get logged in Netflix and stuff on this PC.
that tab. That way I can.
But I'm gonna need you to be my ears in case Michael Cole or Pat McAfee say something stupid this time. Then I need to hear about it.
Oh, you actually have to mute.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I just don't have sound on because it would carry through the mic. Like I said, I
oh,
don't
because
have
you
it run through the PC right now.
gotcha. Sorry if I was missing some of that because I was trying to
You're
get
doing your
everything
thing.
kind of set up.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good.
So
So since this will go up on YouTube, I'll do the whole normal nonsense I always do. I'm Matt. That's Matt. You can find him at Forsaken on Twitch. You can find me at Matt_Zimmer on Twitch. This is on the commentary table on YouTube. And we normally do this like a live react type deal or right after react type deal to Raw and SmackDown. We're just, well, I'm personally just tired of going to bed at like 2 a.m. So,
it's better for me too.
and the football season is over. So it is very likely that we can do these during the actual show. And that's why we're doing it now.
Yeah, it's much better to kind of kill two birds with one stone here.
Instead of making this whole experience about 5 hours long.
Yeah.
He's getting cozy. What's he talking about?
Talk about his most embarrassing loss. I guess he's embarrassed by losing to CM Punk.
It takes a lot to embarrass this man. Look at that outfit.
He is dressed like freaking Elvis, man.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense in Atlanta. I'm sure the man has logic for almost everything he does. I'm sure there's some logic to it, but I don't know what it is.
And it should be like Florida.
That's what I'm thinking. And then he had the pink glasses that looked like they were like a Vision Pro from Apple.
Yeah. Florida or Hawaii. But
Have they ever done a Raw from Hawaii?
maybe California. I don't know, but they probably should have had, right?
You would
I
think.
don't know if they've ever done that. Wouldn't Honolulu be big enough?
Yeah, and they got a stadium. I don't know if they have an arena. The basketball, they have to have a basketball team, right?
Well, I mean, it's very nice weather there most of the year. They could do an outdoor arena and be fine.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I mean,
agree.
they do it plenty of times for WrestleMania.
I don't know if they can sell it out though. Let's see here.
They're brave to do it in the South when they do it. Outdoor arena in the middle of April.
They cover the ring. They did it. They did it. I was in New Jersey when they did it outside.
That's nuts.
It was cold, man.
you can still be getting horrible winter weather at that point there.
It was really cold.
That's a heck of a gamble.
Basketball stadium or arena?
He's especially going to toss Roman Reigns out.
Are we going to get this? Is this going to be WrestleMania? Is it going to be Roman and Seth at WrestleMania?
Finally settle the feud.
I think that starts the feud. I'm not a fan of the round mic.
No, I actually kind of like him.
I mean, it makes sense. ergonomically speaking, they make sense. But I'm just so used to the rectangular piece that goes under that the pop filter cover that.
Yeah, the square or whatever the heck it would be.
Yeah.
I would think that the square ones have the advantage with how many times those mics get dropped, so they don't just roll around awkwardly. They can hit the ground,
That's true. I didn't
bounce
think
around
about
a little bit like a set of dice, but actually, eventually they're gonna plant somewhere. That thing can just roll and roll and roll.
Yeah, you got a mic drop straight down. If you put any type of like directional force on it, that thing could roll forever.
Yeah.
Hawaii, Honolulu, arenas. I don't need about festivals. I'm putting an arena in. It's almost like Google's like, no, it's Hawaii. No one goes inside. It's almost like, what are you talking about, arena? We don't build roofs on anything.
Well, we don't do that here.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Stan Sheriff Center.
Oh.
They have an arena that holds 10,300 people.
Gunther's coming out, huh?
I see this, yeah. Was he called out? Because he looks like he's pointing at himself.
I don't think he was I don't think he was called out. I think he's just maybe I missed it because I'm trying to do a few other
Well, even
things at the
Seth
same
looks
time.
a little confused why he's coming out, to be fair.
Yeah,
Reading
it's
body
true.
language. Okay, so they have an outdoor arena. Indoor arena. I like how I'm trying to like book them in Hawaii. Like I'm gonna go. The stadium holds 50,000. Now the last thing is.
All right. All my stuff done, so I'm just gonna focus. Oh, keeping it warm for me? Okay.
I've stumped Google. Has Monday Night Raw ever been to Hawaii? No record.
I think that might mean you got your answer. Just seems like it's like impossible that they wouldn't have like gone to Hawaii for like
Anything.
Raw or anything. Yeah.
Don't we have military bases out there? They didn't do like a tribute to the troops in Hawaii?
Yeah. What about Alaska? Haven't they been to Alaska? At least Anchorage or Juneau?
I don't know.
I would think so.
I don't want to make Google tell me no record twice in one day. I don't want to ask it. Google might get mad at me. Like, stop asking me tough questions.
I understand they can't hit like the certain parts of the states like they normally would with those two, but every once in a while you throw them a bone.
Like once a decade?
I'd thinking like maybe once a year. Didn't you manage that?
Well, now I think yes. I mean, it used to be. It was far fetched in my mind that once a year that they would go to Australia or anything like that. That that'd be cool, but I couldn't see them doing that yearly, and now they're going to do it yearly. So why not mix in a Hawaii?
Well,
could you imagine a WrestleMania in Hawaii?
Yeah,
that
I kind of could.
You know what I don't. I don't know if the infrastructure is good enough there.
Well, they handle a lot of tourism. I think they could.
I think they could host the people that would come.
I don't
know if they could move the people around the cities. Might be the problem. Hell, New York couldn't move the people around the city.
Well, you'll have that. I think if you give them 5 years to prep, like we'll give it to you in 5 years. Is this one prep for it? Get ready. I think they could do, the best they could.
Yeah, I think they could also do the best they could. I don't know if that would be good. But they could definitely do the best
Well,
they could. Is it wrong in my head that I just think you could just swim up to the stadium?
yes,
It's Hawaii.
yeah, yes, it's wrong.
There's probably a creek or a river or waterfall you could
or
take.
a lava flow.
If you want to surf it, go for it. I don't know what you need to that lava doesn't melt. Other lava? I don't know what. So, but yeah, I think I think it'd be cool. I just don't know if the roadways and stuff would, because you pull in WrestleMania is no joke. I've only been to one. My friends have been to two or three.
Yeah.
And there is just people everywhere. Everywhere. You've got people coming in from England. We met up with their English friends. You've got so many countries coming in. This dude's showing up now. Bro, you are like maybe 6 years younger than me. Why do you have a Letterman jacket? In my mind, Seth is now the second most ridiculous man dressed in the ring as Logan comes out. Because this is straight up like a high school jacket right here.
Yeah. I can't tell if it actually fits them well or if it's like too small.
I think too small is supposed to be the style.
Oh.
So does it
That's
fit
awful.
him? No. Is it in style? Yes.
Oh.
I think. I guess you got to throw Logan in somewhere, but like, I think I just would have had him show up at the Rumble and do well, and then whatever feud you want him to pick up on the Rumble from the Rumble, you could just have him interact with that guy in the Rumble. Right now, this makes no sense. You're telling me Logan's walking in and interrupting the champion?
Yeah, well, he's wanting to talk about a shot at the champion. They're booing the hell out of him now.
Well, they're supposed to. Everyone hates this guy.
Yeah. So they're not putting it up in the stands right now, but have you been noticing the like neon like title belt that they've been putting up? The one with the double W in it?
No.
But like
someone on our camera side has a neon belt.
Yeah, kind of to the right of center. They've been putting it up every once in a while.
I mean, but behind Seth's suit. But okay, I'll keep an eye out.
It's really cool looking. So like instead of like behind the W's where it's like they're red, but the background's like just gold.
Right.
It's just like this neon green that almost seems like it's a couple tones of like neon colors.
I think I see it, but
it's behind someone's head.
Yeah.
So we gotta wait till he picks it up again so that you can actually see it because it looks good.
Duck for me, please.
But you can kind of see what I'm talking about. It looks really kind of cool.
There's a part of me that thought about buying a belt and seeing what I could do customizing it wise without my painting and art background. But I don't know what I would do with it to make it my own, like to make it unique. I don't have a clue what I would do with it.
That right there gives me ideas.
Well, yours makes sense to me because you've got like a color scheme to your life and everything. I could see you getting one and making it very like purple and black based. I could see you pretty much making that into like the Undertaker edition.
I do a lot of like purple and green because it's gaudy as hell. They contrast so extremely.
It's almost as bad as my purple and orange because of Halloween. I like a lot.
It's like doing some sort of weird pimp colors where it's just like, oh, okay, so you're just trying to get arrested.
Oh, there's an idea. I don't know who's gonna go for it, but like you could make the The why am I blanking on his name?
Uh,
Um,
the Godfather.
yes, and then anybody who was ever part of his hose, you could have sign the belt.
The Ho Train belt.
Yes, because it's a pretty famous list of people in some cases. Like Lita was part of it, I believe, one time.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if she would sign it for that reason, but I'm just saying that'd be a unique piece of history to have.
Go up to Lita. Will you sign my Ho Train belt?
I like
Get out of
unique
here.
stuff. Yeah, that might be. And you know what? Couldn't hate her for that. That would be legit.
Yeah. Be
But I
like,
just like
did you sell it if I don't call it that?
right.
I think that's what I'd have to do. I'd have to trick her, just like, will you sign my belt?
You don't ever need to talk about it. Okay, we can just know what it's about.
Yeah.
No,
And then I come back here and just like, we're doing this, and I just show it. Lita signed my Ho Train belt. Did you tell her it was that? No.
I'd be less impressed. I'd be more impressed if you told her, but that still works. Dude, you could do a whole thing. Like the toughest group maybe to get a whole autograph section, like section 4 of something, or like a item might be the corporate ministry, because that was like 3/4 of the Attitude Era roster. That would have been like, that might be the toughest.
I gotta get Rock. I gotta get Big Boss Man. Is Big Boss Man still alive?
No, he passed away.
Not really possible then.
Well, you got to X-Day the ones that passed away, dude. That's a.
Well,
What other organizations or like factions would be good?
but that's ridiculous, because then I gotta get Vince. I gotta get Shane.
Well, we can
Do I
just
get
act
Linda?
like Vince. We can just act like Vince passed away. Okay, we can act like Vince isn't here anymore.
He
That's
who shall
fine.
not be named.
Yeah, he's Voldemort. Get him the hell out of here.
Sami Zayn's kind of dressing like somebody's uncle that just got sober.
He had a cooler like shirt combo, like relaxed fit T-shirt underneath that with a hat on and stuff like that. When he
Yeah.
got to the arena, they showed him. What's his deal with CM Punk? What was that all about?
I think it's just more Royal Rumble stuff. We were kind of talking through it. Talking about kicking Seth in the head.
Yeah. Karrion Kross talked about maybe going after Sammy in the last episode of Raw during the commercials. You know what I don't like about this is that Karrion Kross is supposed to be like a really big star, like superstar, like size-wise. And when you put them this close together, Sammy's what? An inch? 2? Shorter? Tops? And you don't think
Yeah, it
about
looks
Sammy.
like he's too shorter. Or maybe just one.
Yeah, he's not that. I mean, he's on the same size level as Karrion Kross, but they build Karrion Kross to be a much bigger superstar. So,
Oh, that thing with CM Punk might have been him going like, "Oh, so I'm not on your level, huh?"
oh,
Punk?
that could be.
The only reason I'm doing stuff is we're talking about stuff, and
Oh, you're all good.
in a lot of ways, I end up listening to you more.
I love that the tag match is going on behind Damian and JD.
And you're watching
Dominic,
it just
not
kind of
Damien.
simulated in the back.
Yeah. You going to commercial?
Looks like it. Okay, I got the guy doing the Chiefs end zone paint wrong.
I've got nothing. I've got a black screen right now. Up, I'm going to the announcer.
You have a lower subscription than me, and
Not
you're not
intentionally.
getting ads.
Nope, we're
What?
talking to A-Town Down Under in the crowd right now.
What? How do I get your feed piped in? This is bullshit.
I was all ready to, like, I thought I had the highest subscription. They added tiers above mine without telling me. Instead of like every other subscription service where they just keep bumping
like-
you up.
You gotta like downgrade and try and get yours.
I don't know what this $16.99 or whatever plan I have, but I just yeah. So
Ooh.
they're just talking about being pumped to be here. It looks like they're in the front row. We got some celebrities in the right behind them. Oh, because yeah, I think Austin Theory's from Atlanta, hence the A Town Down Under. So they're
I
just
have a
hyping.
cricket. I have a cricket commercial where you have the Grimace's green cousin trying to sell fucking cricket.
Listen, when this goes away and I get commercials, I'm going to upgrade to the highest package. But until then, I'm not changing anything because I got.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. That's why I want to change to yours and see if I figure out the cheat code here and get off of this bullshit.
I've never told them not to up it. I've always had the highest, and if they just would just keep adding it, I've been fine with it. But they just never did, so that's not my fault. But
Now I got Twisted Tea commercial, now Domino's. Dude, I didn't know about Twisted Tea ever. I never saw an ad about it until that one dude went viral just blasting the guy at the checkout line with a Twisted Tea.
Yeah.
I had never seen or heard of that product ever until that.
Somebody's coming out now.
I got Morgan and Morgan.
You're missing the fog build up and Judgment Day come out for the tag match.
Oh, come on. I still got like 40 seconds on an ad.
JD's head is very big. He's a really good wrestler. He does not get enough credit for how good he really is, but damn, is his head big.
Yeah, I don't get to see him enough. I haven't seen him wrestle a lot lately.
No, they haven't wrestled a lot. They've been focusing on the Finn part of the deal.
Yeah.
These two are going to be in the ring before you get back, huh?
I guess so. Yeah, they were they kind of took a break on the tag team wrestling just as I kind of got back into watching this steady.
It was him and Finn.
Yeah,
and
I know.
Yeah, and so, excuse me. So, but yeah, after they, I have an ad for WrestleMania now.
That's what I got.
Okay, we'll probably both come back to wrestling right after this. So you missed them walk down. You missed an interview with A Town Down Under, and then you missed Judgment Day walking to the ring. They were getting into the ring when I went to WrestleMania ad. I don't know, man. I don't control this.
Ridiculous.
But, oh yeah. So, yeah, you just happened to jump in right as they derailed the tag team titles and did the whole feud between Damian and Finn.
Yeah, I got to see Judgment Day all as a group for like a few weeks, and then it got dismantled.
Yeah. I don't know who that is. He's on the Recruit.
Yeah. I don't know him either.
Yeah, no.
But then again,
we're too.
I fell off with rap.
2 Chainz. I mean, I'm obviously I know who that is.
I've heard of him.
Don't know this one.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of rappers that come out of
Atlanta, yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
And then A Town Down Under. Yeah, you guys, you had no idea that they were sitting in the crowd 2.5 minutes ago doing a lengthy ass interview, did you?
No, it didn't. Friggin' bullshit.
The Creed brothers they didn't show before. Why do their superstars need to be in the crowd? I don't understand. I thought you'd want them featured on the show, not in the crowd.
I think that's because that's how they're featuring them on the show this week.
Well,
that's why Braun got like a month worth of, I'm in the stands, I have a belt.
Yeah, but
it's not important enough to give me a match.
Could you imagine like this is like a real place of employment and they're like, man, we gotta maybe get something for Braun. Where's Braun? Oh, he's in the 3rd row. He's enjoying the show. Like, go send a showrunner. We gotta go get him.
Yeah, just go sit out there and be a representative. They did
Oh,
that the one year with Cena.
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And they're just like, hey, we got you for a match. You do?
Yeah, he hops the guardrail, runs to the back.
Oh, it's just in time. I got an extra pair of jorts in the back.
Yeah.
Let me just grab a merch t-shirt and we'll be good.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
Whoa, what is she wearing? What is she doing with her hair?
That's very.
That's
old
a
man time.
wild mohawk.
That's pretty cool. I'm okay
That is
with all
awesome.
that. I work.
Yeah.
I'm down with all that.
Every night until you get out.
Yeah.
That's great.
My living room.
Yes.
It's cold outside still.
Now we'll go out there and think about it.
I'm being put in timeout.
Yeah.
So, two things. One, do we actually think anything's going to happen tonight, unlike Saturday Night Main Event, where nothing happened?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe more than what we saw on Saturday night, at least.
Nothing happening. They don't push storylines on Saturday night. They just have the matches. And if
Well, they
nothing
kind of like
happens in the matches, then nothing happens.
they prep like a storyline out of the blue for the Saturday night main events. At least these two that we've seen,
Right.
and then they're just dissolved right after that, event.
Kind of. Did you see the back and forth on Twitter between Rhea and Naya?
No, actually.
So there's one scene where when she's trying to put Naya in that cloverleaf like maneuver, Naya for no apparent reason just kind of
The hand on the butt.
yeah, grabs like a full grab of Rhea's butt.
I saw someone actually talking about that. Like, yeah, Naya knows. Okay.
Well, when there's a whole back and
that's how we
forth, like
go.
an exchange on Twitter between the two of them, and eventually Rhea's making fun of her for that. And then so Naya posts the picture of when she went for the riptide, she lost Naya's hand, and Rhea's hand ended up someplace inappropriate, to say the least.
Is that your hand? No, that's your
Yeah,
lady bumps. Okay,
that's not a hand.
that's not a hand.
Yeah, those two were having fun going back and forth in there, but it's just part of wrestling. Just,
You grabbed my butt. Oh yeah, well I can't talk about what you grabbed.
ooh, is JD okay? JD hit that table hard. I think they didn't cut to him soon enough for me to actually know.
He was not moving. Oh, he's getting checked on.
Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah, he.
Holy shit!
He's a tough guy. Although he probably should get checked out better than that. I'm sure it'll happen in the back.
You're getting up from that?
Right now, the ref is kind of doing a quick impromptu, like, "Hey, you here, bro?"
Yeah. Be like concussed as shit after that.
Yeah.
Well, Dom, you're gonna have to carry this match there,
No,
buddy.
I think JD's gonna be. We'll see. We'll see how much JD can clear his head.
Sheesh. I can definitely see why they paired JD with Finn. Got this like very similar body type where it's just like
Completely shredded.
yeah, just kind of small, kind of thin, but shredded as hell.
Yeah.
Upper body huge for their smaller frame.
Yeah. And
Good God.
both can go, and JD will fly, as you saw a little more. And but both can go like crazy, whereas really Dom has to tell a story in the ring more.
Oh,
Hey JD, can you just lay down for a minute, bro?
yeah.
Roman does it all the time. Just take a nap. Just roll out and take a nap.
Quit bouncing your melon around.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Oh God.
Oh, come on. You're going to kill the man's head.
Well, he's selling his stomach right now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I think he'll be okay. I think he probably did get his bell wrong though. He probably should check out the doc after the match just to be safe. But
He's blind. He's got. Oh my goodness! You were able to do that with Dom's shirt over your head.
oh, big boy cannonball. Going to commercial?
Yeah, it continues. Yeah.
What you got?
Oh, the new Slim Jim commercial.
Oh, I've got the I got War Machine in the ring and the ref counting on the outside.
Yeah, it's just LA Knight and Jay.
Oh, they're replaying the moonsault. Oh God.
Hey, I'll take my Slim Jim commercial.
Yeah, I think you got the better. Oh, Ivar's chopping people.
Well,
No, Ivar rolled JD in, and JD just rolled to the other side of the ring and back out. So
no.
no. Did you not
That's
see?
okay.
I died. So Ivar caught him as he's trying to get back in the ring. JD makes the tag to Dominic, but no one knows. Dom's gonna sneak in behind Ivar as he kind of hunts JD, and now he attacks from behind.
I still got a minute and a half of ads. This is bullshit. You get to see the whole fucking thing. I'm over here like,
Dom's
what's
doing some
happening?
flexing.
I want to see Dom flex.
You're not missing much. The Slim Jim ad might be better.
Well, unfortunately, the Slim Jim ad's pretty quick.
What you were at now? What do you got going on there?
Subway ads ending.
I forgot Subway had ads. I haven't had Subway in forever.
Don't go. They ruined Subway.
Do they have
They
flatbread
just-
still? I used to get flatbread chicken something or other. They used to have a.
I don't
a
know
rotisserie
because that's not
chicken?
something I ever got. They started to do this one campaign where they were getting rid of like all the old like subs that they'd have, so like the Subway Club and all that. They're just like, we're just getting rid of them. We're gonna have these, and you have to get these,
How do you
and
get,
you can't like
how do
you
you
can't
get-
like have it your way.
why did they get rid of the club named after it? That
I
seems
don't know,
bad.
but that didn't last long because they brought back most of that stuff that people love. Some of the stuff might be slightly named different, but
Yeah.
they pretty much brought back all that stuff. It's just like you just totally took away like everything from
Are you
all
coming-
of your loyal
Are you
customers.
coming back now?
Yes.
Yeah, we get a fade out and we fade back into whatever you come back with. So we faded out from mid match to cut.
You
to
get
the
a
belts.
fake fade out?
Yeah, then we fade back in with whatever you fade in with. So we get the. I came back to the title belts. We got a fade out.
Yeah, that's what I
mid-match,
came back to.
and
Okay.
Fade in with the title belts.
Dude, this is bullshit.
Uh,
I come over to your house and watch this next week. This is dumb. And we have just one camera. We just sit behind you. Hey, I'm other Matt. Hi.
I'll order a second camera. Order a second
I thought
camera.
you were about to say you're gonna order a Subway.
Oh, we could get Subway. There's a Subway by my house. We could get We could get Subway, Slim Jims, and we could watch from here. That's fine.
Dude, are we gonna do this?
We could. It's a long drive for you for that, but
Well, if I just go straight there from work, it's not. Well, going home after that's a little bit of a drive. But
yeah.
if I go straight to your place after work, it's fine.
Oh, the knee! Stop it!
Why are you doing that to Concuss Boy?
Right. Honestly, there's no reason why I couldn't. I don't know where the other boom stand I had, but technically mount both. I could slide the couch in line with the TV the way it's supposed to be, set two cameras up on the TV, and we could technically stream eating Subway and Slim Jims from the couch.
That's perfect. It's just that's how we get audience. That's how we get viewers.
That's the
We
whole.
sit on a couch and eat Subway while watching wrestling.
I've been saying that's how I want to stream forever now, man. I want to go back to lazy streaming. I want like I want relaxing like hobbies to be relaxing again, man. Nowadays everybody's from a computer from a desk chair. It's like they're all in offices and they all have like RGB lighting, and that's not how I used to game or watch wrestling. I can't, dude. The last time I was in an office chair trying to keep up with wrestling, it was in an AOL chat room trying to figure out a pay per view I hadn't bought that day. Okay, I was trying to get updates from someone who did. So,
Well, I don't know. If you want to do that for Mondays, I'd be down with that.
that's I can't guarantee the household would be always not a train wreck, like everything going on here at the same time. So otherwise I'd say yes. But we can definitely plan it around some pay-per-views or something if you wanted to. Like a Mania pay-per-view or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, Mania pay-per-views, that might actually be a good idea because they're a bit long.
Yeah. So, or at least like Saturday night, do it that way because it is 2 days. No sense in making anybody drive any distance on a Sunday with work the next day. But on Saturday, it's something we could pull off with ease. I would just order a better webcam, a little bit wider field of vision, throw it on top of the TV, and then each side of the couch would have a mic stand set up, and boom. Lazy WrestleMania watching. Dom is going to the top rope. It still bothers me whenever a wrestler lands on their feet from the top like that.
Oh, you just like Sid Vicious?
Just thinking of Sid every time. Every single time. Just thinking about Sid.
Don't do it.
Yeah, don't. Ugh. What happened to Carlito's ankle?
Huh. I don't know.
Or is Cole and Pat talking about that at all? Or we just gonna?
They haven't mentioned it. No, you're the one that mentioned it first. They just went like, "Oh, Carlito spit an apple." Fucking ow, dude! He's like killing himself to get through this match.
Like I said, JD's a warrior. I actually really like JD.
JD's like, quit throwing me on my head.
Did Carlito just kick it with his? Oh, he has two different colored boots on. That's all.
Oh, is that all you said? What the?
It looks like he's in like a cast from 7 Days.
Yeah, it did. He's just dressed like a jackass for some reason.
Oh, and I watched him kick the stairs. I'm like, there's no way he's in a walking boot and just booted some steel stairs for no reason. Carlito's the one here who's got the most on the line because Carlito, I don't think, has a job if Judgment Day dissolves. So he's got to try to make this be a thing. Hey! Actual War Machine, even though I think that's their name.
War Raiders is their name.
It's War Machine.
No, I was not.
It wasn't my era.
The Raiders retained.
It wasn't my era.
Probably was, yes.
Ask New Japan. Ask all the other people.
They're one of the rare groups that I know their name better than you do.
You know their current name. I know their history name. You know their current name. I know their maiden name, I guess is how I would put that in reality. Like, I know when
they were War Raiders in NXT when I saw them too. So right. I know their history name.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about the indie scene in New Japan.
Okay, fair.
Butch,
you're really short.
What you doing with your hair, bro? I think Butch is actually my height.
Maybe Ludwig's just tall. Is Kofi that short? Or not Kofi. Brain. Kofi's taller. Xavier Woods.
Yeah, a lot of people are not what they're built to be height wise. Like I'm pretty sure AJ Styles is 5'7", 5'8" tops. He's closer to my height than you would guess.
So Kofi over the years has gotten that Scott Steiner tearing the chest muscle off his rib cage problem, hasn't he? Because
Yeah.
he used to have more muscle on the middle of his rib cage there towards his breastbone, and he has even less now. Because I was seeing some of the old Royal Rumble things where he's very good at
All
staying
this
off
trick
his
stuff.
feet and
Yeah.
get back in. Yeah. So seeing that, a lot more chest muscle on those ribs. So I'm guessing he just kept on trying to put chest muscle on, like Xavier there. That's the beefiest I've seen him. He just can't do it.
He carries a lot of muscle mass. I I don't know this, but I always thought that was an issue with like a torn pec scenario previously.
Putting on muscle there, like you tear it and it's hard to.
Right, you had a disformity, so to speak. And there, and
Yeah.
it usually will heal no problem, for what I understand. I've never had it, so I can't speak from exactly of a place of experience. But
Yeah.
um, but it doesn't come back the same way as you want it to. That's why people go get it their surgery done, so that it actually keeps the thickness look to it, the beefiness look to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could put muscle mass on there if he wanted to. I'd imagine. I just don't know if it's ever going to look the way he wants it to.
Yeah. It got Ferris wheel back there.
I mean,
Just
it's a pretty
randomly
skyline.
in the middle of the city by the arena.
Yeah, it kind of looks like GTA.
At least Seattle put theirs like over the sound. It's on a pier.
Does Atlanta have a pier?
What will Atlanta have? Does Atlanta even have a river
That's what
going
I'm
through
trying to
it?
figure out. My geography ain't great, but I knew they didn't have a an ocean. I was trying to figure out if they had a river or not.
Yeah. Like Columbus's, claim is like, yeah, we got a river going right through us. Like, okay.
Good to see DJZ. Or walking guy with the cool hat. Guy who thinks he's Kung Lao. Oh, are we seeing Zelina's husband show up at the Rumble? Alistair Black or Malachi Black.
That's her husband.
Yep.
Yeah, people are talking about it.
Yeah, his contract ran out, and they kind of reformed what was his group in AEW without him. So it seems at very least like he's a free agent, whether or not he pops up here or not. Okay, so Rey Mysterio is about to go up the steps, since you're probably watching another ad.
Yeah.
You're not going to miss much. He's just getting in the ring.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we'll probably see Alistair. I could see him make his return. They need to have some surprises.
Got a Navy ad to be a nuclear submarine engineer. Like, oh my God.
I can get right on that tomorrow. No problem.
Yeah.
They're just posing in the ring. They're going side to side.
Ugh.
Ray and another dude is on the turnbuckles. DJ Z, as I know him, and Zelina in the middle ropes.
I got Kraken rum.
You might have the better scenario. I mean, I got Zelina on my screen, which is great, but I mean,
Yeah.
I think everybody's about to clear out. I don't know. Someone might stay. They have Kofi. Oh, the ref just got here. Don't know where he came from. He took the stairs closest to the announcer table. That was weird.
He was sitting back out of the way.
Oh, we got Kofi and Xavier coming out with microphones. Trying
Oh,
to
come on. I got a minute and a half and they're coming out with
shush,
mics.
shush the crowd and getting booed. And one dude tapped Xavier on the elbow, and it looks like he's telling him not to do that. And, I don't know exactly what they're saying, but they're talking smack.
Netflix, at least give me a little picture
Kofi's
to
skipping.
see what's going on.
Kofi is skipping.
That's silly.
And doing a fake high five, just taunting some fans.
I got Wingstop.
Your version of Raw just makes me hungry. What the fuck?
Yeah. Walmart baby ad? Okay.
He's Xavier's still going off on the crowd.
30 seconds. Snickers pecan. Ew.
So if you've got about 3 seconds left, this is probably going to fade to black on me here in a second. Kofi just said something.
Car insurance ad.
Oh,
Got 10 seconds.
okay. Kofi's trying to get some type of negative chant going. Okay, we faded the black.
And fading in.
Oh, I got a WWE shop. Yep, there we go.
Yep.
I'm picking up with you now. We're on the same page again.
Bullshit. That's stupid. I don't like this at all.
I had no idea the first episode we watched that our experiences were so different. Listen, I'll pay whatever I have to pay to keep this version of it. I don't know why I'm getting this version of it. I didn't know there was other tiers above mine before this.
Yeah, don't touch a damn thing. Don't ever lose what you got. You got like the arena feed.
That's a good time. The arena feed, but with commentary. That's one of my number one things about going to Raw is that you don't have the arena. You have no commentary.
If I didn't have you right now, I'd be watching this and be like, why are these guys already down at the ring, but like outside the ring, just like walking around?
Yeah, that's I could understand that.
Like, where was their entrance? They did commercial break? Oh, great. Maybe I'd want to see that.
Yeah, they just been taunting the crowd right where they're standing for the past like 30 seconds or so.
You got your ass booed. You got your ass booed. There's that shiny belt again.
I missed it. I checked the feed
All right,
for a second.
All right. Unzoom in. Pick that belt up.
Did he just like use glow in the dark paint?
I don't know.
Behind it? Or did he make, because it's, the plate itself is glowing, it looks like. So
Yeah.
at first I thought the strap might be. Well, that'd be a cool belt. I think a lot of wrestlers would love that belt, actually, if I made it.
What one?
Get a belt like that and neon green the strap.
Oh.
And then TMNT design stuff down the sides of the strap and paint itself. And then like Leo and Raph for side plates or something like that. Just do it up like a TMNT belt. I think a lot of wrestlers would actually get a kick out of that if they saw that at shows. So I don't know how I feel about this feud. I guess Ray being the locker room leader, I guess, is fine, but it just feels like they've
Yeah.
don't know where to go with this heat that Kofi and Xavier have.
Yeah.
Like it just seems so random. To be fair, I don't know what to do with them either. So this is fine.
Is
I don't want to act
guys
like I have a better plan. I have no better plan.
guy was holding that belt up if they
I
cut.
see it.
There it is.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, the plate's got like a green iridescent look to it.
Yeah. I love how that looks. Like I didn't really like that. I still don't really like that belt, but you make it look like that, and I'm just like, oh, I'm in.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Yeah, he used some type of green fluorescent paint on the plate. I can't tell it's the strap. The strap doesn't look like it's normal. That might not be a bad idea. That could be a fun hobby to.
Modify belts.
Yeah. Expensive ass hobby. But it could be a fun hobby.
Well, that would be a hobby where ultimately, like, since it's so expensive, you would have to like sell them for like, some sort of markup.
Problem is they already do that. They already took advantage of that market where they took advantage of making them for teams and for other wrestlers. I guess if I took them and modified them for like, are you a commercial?
Yes.
Okay, so Xavier just did a baseball slide and knocked Ray out of the ring. So they're going to the floor to wrestle now. I saw at the last second I saw the fade out. They're showing a replay of the double stomp that looked like it actually spiked Ray.
Okay, I got 2 minutes.
Okay, Ray looks like he's changing the tide. Kofi missed a chop on the outside against the barricade, and now Ray's got him in a headlock and bulldog position. Oh, and Xavier pushed him into the apron instead, so we're back to Xavier in control. Ref got the count up to 7 before Xavier rolls in Mysterio. He calmly gets in. Ray's really feeling it in the gut, man. It's one of those things, you get older, that gut gets a little bit chunkier, and it's hard. Those shots hurt more.
Yeah, it's kind of looking at Rey Mysterio's gut there. I'm like, I know that's like all muscle. Like he's not like, I don't see that as he's getting fat. It's like kind of like being barrel chested.
Well, there's some chunk there. There definitely is. It's not like it's a 6-pack, but he's in good shape for his age, for sure. And it's not like he's fat. I'll give you that. He's definitely. It's hard when especially as you get older, when you go to work out more. Like you eat the calories, and then you just don't have the shredded abs, but you're still in shape.
Yeah.
We got Xavier's got Ray up on the top turnbuckle, and he's going for the mask. Ray fell back in the tree of woe.
40 seconds.
And now Xavier's stomping away on Ray in the corner. But he's in good shape with it. But it's just, it's harder to get the JD looking abs, the Finn abs when you get that age. Because Ray's up there in age. Ray's what, 50?
Yeah, probably.
So I mean, he's got ab muscles, but he doesn't have shredded abs. Especially as right now he's got him in like a cross face, like a chicken wing thing. Oh, you're coming back now.
Yep. And back.
Yep, we're at the drone shot. Up, and they're standing. But I did like, if you look at Xavier too, he's got some decent abs, but he's thick as well. And the logic there is, his name's Mike O'Hare, I think, former Mr. Olympia. He's like, I get questions about abs all the time. He goes, let me ask you a question, guys, about your abs. He's like, if you train your biceps every day, what happens to your biceps? And he's like, they get big, right? You get big biceps.
Mm.
You train your chest every day, you get a big chest. He says if you train your abs every day, you're gonna get big abs. You're gonna get the Xavier style abs. You know what I mean? Where he's
Yeah.
got the thickness to it, but he's also got abs. And he's like, so if you want that physique, then just keep doing what you're doing. He's like, if you want a shredded, more cut ab scenario, we don't have the same thickness there. Don't train abs as much. Obviously, your diet has to be on point, but your other exercises are going to do your abs too. In theory, your deadlift should do your abs, and your squats should be controlled, so your core is going to get engaged there. So that was his advice. That's how you end up with abs like uh, Xavier or Ray. Though, is you do abs pretty consistently while also lifting heavy.
Yep. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. He's very good. I like watching. I think he's like a former Mr. Olympia, and he's a big one on like he'll show you a routine, like say uh, a machine row, for example, and he'll flat out tell you, he's like, people will say don't do this, people will say don't do this, and he shows like two different ways of doing a row. I see the row, for example. He says people will tell you to do it like this. He's like, block those people. He's like, all of these are fine. And he goes through real fast and what each one is hitting muscle wise. And essentially what it comes down to is each one of those movements are fine as long as you use proper weight, control, and form for each one. It's doing them with poor form and too heavy that will get you hurt. But that's any exercise. If I load up a barbell with 350, I'm getting crushed by it bench pressing. You know what I mean? Like, that's just too much weight. Oh boy, we're engaging those core muscles I was just talking about.
Yeah. Abs don't fail me now. I gotta hold up this chunking luchador man.
The one on top has to have a lot of abs too.
Yeah.
Code Red. Code Red. You're not Amazing Red. Or Roxanne Perez, so it's not going to win.
I don't want any more commercials. These two are actually putting on like a really good match.
Yeah.
That fucking belt.
And that belt is back there.
I want that damn belt. It looks so good.
I want to see more of it. The plate looks awesome, but I want to see what the straps and the side panels look like. Stop using the table.
Ow! Ow!
Go back to the breakable table. It was safer.
It's like yeah, it really was. You got this friggin' marble thing out here.
It's like a kitchen counter, just killing people over here.
We're like the first few weeks of that thing was introduced, and everyone's trying to do moves on it. Did they just have like a bet, like who can break it? Whoever can break it, we're gonna have a pool. Whoever breaks it gets the friggin' money.
I mean, it's possible.
Huh.
Let's get caught up real fast on this stuff.
What kind of weird? What is that? A high five in the ring? What's that? Or out to the crowd?
I missed it.
Alistair Black's wife went out and did some like missed like high five at someone.
Well, she's back out there now, high fiving people.
Yeah, she did something very, very awkward.
Did I miss the pin responding to people?
Yeah,
Ray
I
win?
think you missed the pin. Yeah, Ray Yeah, I mean, he simply reversed whatever Xavier was going into, set him up for the 619, hit him with it, and pinned him.
Gotcha. Pat's got that pencil flip down.
He does. I haven't seen him miss.
We're going back
Oh,
to
yeah.
the storyline of the Huluva kicks. How many different wardrobes did he bring?
Oh, Sammy? Yeah, he
Yeah.
is totally in something different now.
Does he have a match tonight? I think he does. Might be in a ring.
Maybe he
gear.
does. Maybe this is to kind of like warm him up. He'll wear that T-shirt out there and then throw
Yeah.
the T-shirt off.
I feel like Seth is not having any sound right now for this one. I feel like it's a business meeting. He's talking about synergy, doing these things with his hands all the time, getting on the same page.
Yeah, he's kind of talking about their friendship. And if he kicks him in the head again, he's like, I won't be so sure it's a mistake.
I mean, how many opportunities is he gonna have to kick him in the head? That can't come up weekly, right? It's fine.
So he does. So it's not like he was saying that he's got a match tonight.
Yeah, I think he does. So, at a kickoff show at 5 o'clock Eastern time, they'll do a bunch of stage stuff and things like that on Friday. Then Saturday is the actual Rumble. Countdown starts at 4. Rumble starts at 6. Do we want to do predictions tonight, or do we want to do them during Friday for that?
I guess maybe during Friday.
Yeah, we can figure out. We give some to think about it and get a prediction of like who we think's gonna win each Rumble. Do some prediction stuff. Why not?
Yeah, just really predicting the two Rumbles. The male
Mainly
and
that.
female.
We could also do like a quick guess on like the other matches if we want to. A Royal Rumble prediction card, essentially.
Right.
We could also do some like potential Rumble surprise entrances. And between now and then, I'll learn how to speak.
You're all right.
Call off work tomorrow. Go back to that little RV behind the school I used to have to go to for speech lessons. Get my stars again on the board.
Do that again so I can pronounce my F's. So he got a blunt with him this time?
I don't think so, but all the rappers have belts and poor Jay does not. I don't know if that's
that's kind of. This guy kind of hurt. He just lost his title shot. What? 2 days ago?
Yeah. Everybody's coming out like it's Miami, man. He's dressed like he's in Miami Vice as well. He's got the whites, like the white denim going on, and the fluorescent pink going on. If I watched this without knowing it's in Atlanta, I would 100% guess they're in Miami.
Yeah. Yeah, he really is doing the Miami Vice thing there.
I mean, it's that a bad look. I just wouldn't have guessed it. You have a necklace that says Yeet.
Jey Uso, Beach Patrol.
Listen, they want us to book shows because we're sending to Miami, we're sending to Hawaii. Okay, they really the wrestlers should want us to be the bookers.
Yeah, no friggin' bullshit snow in the middle of winter. Miami, Hawaii.
Right. Listen, I want to get something to drink but I'm doing commentary during commercials at this point.
Well, this might be your chance to run and go get something. So
I
if
feel
you
like
need
they're
a
going to commercial here any second. I feel like he's gonna high five this little girl in the front row, and then they're going to commercial. I think I might be good. I'm gonna make the run.
do it. Well, there goes the drone. Barely above everybody.
Okay. I'm back.
Yeah.
Holy crap, I'm going to need a motion sickness pill for this entrance.
Yeah, they switched to the drone. Oh, there it goes. It's in the background. It's just flying above them. It, in a way, it doesn't have the best camera because it can't focus that well because there's so much shit going on for that camera.
Yeah.
But it's doing a good job for that many things to be like, what the fuck do I focus on?
Right. Not to mention, every time it's aimed at the entrance ramp, you got to think of all the lights coming into that camera.
It's like an EMP on the damn thing.
Yeah, it's like 90 people are blasting with a laser pointer into that freaking camera. That camera's like, what are we doing?
Just need like Gunther to come out here and spoil the party. Like, you didn't beat me. Why are you celebrating? God, why did they not put that belt on him? Be so much better to be down here with the belt. 2 hands with it. Just yeeting back and forth with it.
Maybe they did some test runs, and every time he tried to eat with the belt, he launched it somewhere. Maybe that was the problem. Like you'd almost
get your grip game down, man.
Get some receiver gloves or something going on. Hang on to it.
He yeets the belt back behind him into the stands.
Right, exactly. That would be that's all I got. I have no other reason why they didn't put the belt on this man.
Just so friggin' over. I mean, unless they're just gonna go like, we're gonna do it, but just on a grander stage than a Saturday night main event.
It's gotta be Mania now. There's no other.
Yeah, it's gotta be at this point. He is so over. Like, he can't not be listening to this crowd and what they want.
Right.
This is like bigger than the yes chant.
Right.
And that was huge.
Yeah. You know about it. You weren't even watching.
Well, I did some backtracking back then. Back when I missed stuff with like CM Punk. Like, I was just getting word of it and going to watch it, and then he left town. It's just like, I quit. It's like, God damn it.
What's he saying? Outside of Yeet.
He's telling his appreciation and all that.
Well, they listened to this. They listened to like the social media outcry. They listened to the crowd. He can keep this going. He's getting the belt. Like, there's no question about it.
Yeah.
It's just when.
He's talking about the loss.
My problem is, why is he talking bullet points?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Telling you, ATL, man, I can beat him.
Yeah, they kind of made that known. You can kind of see it in Gunther's eyes at the end of Saturday Night Main Event. Like, that was the realization in Gunther's eyes, is that,
He's
oh boy,
talking about how Gunther and Seth has his name in his mouth. They're really going out on that Will Smith thing.
Yep.
Got your name in my motherfucking mouth.
Man, I have a real urge to go to Miami now.
Fine. You know what? You want predictions? Men's Royal Rumble.
Time out.
I'm picking Jay.
Don't.
What?
You said that
What?
very threatening. You want predictions? I'll give you predictions.
Yeah. God damn it! I'm doing it now. I'm doing it live.
We're gonna do it live next week. If it's still live, either way.
I know.
It's all good.
I know, but he's got to finish his story. Damn it!
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Does he get the Rumble or does he get the Elimination Chamber win? That's my question.
True. I want to say Rumble.
I think it makes for a good Rumble if Jay wins. I agree.
And it'd be good to kind of give him a bit of an endurance match. I don't know where he's coming in at the Rumble, but
yeah, typically 27 is great. It's a good number, let's say.
yeah. 2's not too shabby sometimes though.
2 does well for you. It's you just be ready for a long match.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready for so many more drone camera shots while we're on break.
I got cracking whatever the hell again.
Oh, Pat's talking. I can't hear what he says. I'll fix that by next.
Say, I can't tell you what he's saying.
I'll miss it by. I'll get it fixed by next week. But I'm trying to lip read here. Talk about Michael Cole. Now he's wandering over to the fan base on the non-hard cam side. He's going to talk to the. Is that Xavier's or Kofi's family that has the New Day Sucks shirts on?
That's Xavier Woods.
Okay. So he's talking to the family. Probably asking about how they're not probably proud of their kid. But yeah, that's what you're missing with your Kraken commercial.
I don't know if I can get this to show up.
What am I looking at?
This is like my mom's original pair of headphones from 1969. She's like going through the storage and like going through stuff. I know I have a little bit of screen reflection.
No, I got it. I see it.
And she's just like, it took a little while to get them to work, but they still work.
That's awesome.
Like, holy crap. This is what they look like sitting on a blanket I had got her for Christmas.
That is awesome.
Just
that kind of stuff
old
is awesome
as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And they totally have like the amp power plug-in.
Oh my god. Nice. The full 1/4-inch jack.
Now I gotta get a board that runs that jack and sit here with old ass headphones from 1969. Go retro.
Get yourself like a Go XLR and get yourself a filter. It's like an old timey radio host.
Start talking about Lucky Strike cigarettes.
Oh my god, I don't support that.
9 out of 10 doctors approve. They're good for your health with Lucky Strikes.
They used to actually talk about that as a way. Hey, my girl.
Oh, I'm seeing ads. I'm just like, really, her?
Here comes Liv.
You're going to black out in 2 seconds.
Ah, damn it. Don't ever black out with Liv on the screen.
And
Bring it back.
We're back.
You know what? Get off my screen, State Farm. You're my insurance, but I will be... Bring back my girl. Bring back Liv.
I will drop you, State Farm.
Get off my screen. Show me Liv.
I will drop you like you dropped all those people's fire insurance.
Yeah, that's kind of sketch. Good car insurance, not the greatest homeowner's insurance.
No. that kind of sketch, that's like sus as fuck, man. That
Yeah.
was on purpose.
Well, I mean, they didn't start the fires. 100% it was on purpose. They dropped him. It wasn't an accident. But they didn't
Well,
start the fires.
yeah, they didn't start the fire, sure, but
Here's the problem we have.
yeah.
Listen, time out. I know she's on her way to the ring. Knock this off and go back to Liv. They came back. Valkyria or whatever. Great. She's fantastic. Glad she's the IC champion. You've already showed me that Liv is on the way to the ring. Go back to Liv. We live in a world where, yes, there's Ivy Niles and the rest of American Made. They interrupted watching the show to come back here. But we live in a world where, like, State Farm can make the money to obviously pay for that. Don't get me wrong. But that's such a high dollar area that they had to go, if anything happens, we're talking billions. It wasn't like insuring one person's $7 million home. There's like 2,000 $7 million homes right next to each other. And if you honestly think about it from a cost risk analysis standpoint, knowing that one thing could take out all of them, it's the same idea as flood insurance and stuff in Miami. It's like,
yeah, but you don't strip it the week before.
well, some of them was early as a year before.
Okay, a year before? Fine. Yeah. But when it's like the week before, days before, no.
They can't get away with it anyways because the Department of Insurances or whatever for the state said, like, listen, you can't cancel right now. Sorry. So, and then State Farm came out with a statement saying they're not looking to cancel any more of the insurance policies. And like even CNBC was like, we don't know if that's just a statement for them just to say it, but they can't. So that's maybe why they said it. But
no, we're going to do that. Oh, that's good for you. You mean the state said you can't do this?
Right. So I guess you could say it, but we knew that already. I missed her getting to the ring. I blame you.
I didn't do it.
Not you, American Made. Is this
you got your girl, I got mine playing referee.
Yep.
She made me saying playing referee is a little insulting. She is a very good referee. I love seeing her in the ring.
She does a good job. Yeah, that belt glows. That's a Naomi belt.
Yeah.
Does Naomi have a belt?
I don't know.
But that belt was made for Naomi. That was like
it really is,
and it glowed. Let's check it out. Does Naomi have a belt?
Well, what is she wearing right now? She won a tag team.
Yeah, she remember she's
her. Yeah. Why? Wait. Oh, is this an actual tag match?
Yeah, they're gonna start.
Oh,
it looks like Liv and Raquel are gonna be a tag team for a little bit.
Oh, they're actually allowing her to do her hair twirl. Naomi just ducked it. God, I love the outfit, especially on Naomi. There's just the color of the yellow, and it looks like it slightly changes on her top. It has a really cool yellow to it. Can't really explain it. I just really like it. But God, it's gotta be so expensive with these two. It's just like, yeah, we got a new matching outfit every week.
Well, I don't know if she does both, but Bianca likes making outfits. She actually does all of her own gear.
Oh man. Well, I guess if you're just getting the materials and making it, it's like not too bad. Yeah, not so much where it's like the darker yellow, though that's good for the contrast, where it's a really bright yellow.
Yeah.
Especially on Naomi's. It's just like that contrast with the black is awesome. Like it's almost like a neon like chartreuse yellow. I only know that word chartreuse from fishing lures. That's the color we always use, and it was just you had to use it on every trip because it produced. Yeah, I like Naomi's better because like towards the belly, it's like got more of the yellow rather than orange.
It's brighter, yeah.
Yeah, and with Bianca, you don't see as much on her gear just because
Has
she's
less gear.
yeah she's got less gear. She actually has that brighter yellow, but it's on the tush end, but not so much, only a little bit. And a little bit on the knee pads too.
Yeah, the knee pads are definitely lighter.
Those boots don't really go with it. If they were flat black boots, I would be more with it, but like all that silver shine to it, it's okay, but
It's very sparkly.
yeah, it's all right.
It's
But
like glitter. I don't know. My team matches just fine. Naomi does not have a special belt of her own, so that must be custom. They have a lot of team belts currently.
I think it was something I noticed on SmackDown, but I forgot to say anything about because we streamed afterward. That
And a lot of differences.
whatever was like the closest in-ring mic for like one of the women's matches, with the blonde female referee was really loud.
Oh, I missed that.
I'm surprised we didn't. It didn't pick up like us hearing them like calling stuff in the ring because it was very loud.
I know the corner was mic'd up like crazy. We mentioned, oh, that was Saturday Night Main Event, wasn't it? The corner was mic'd up like crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it was SmackDown where it was just like it was really loud for one of the women's matches. Ow!
Yeah, don't hurt her.
Kicked her damn head off.
Yeah, don't hurt her. What are you guys doing? Don't be
Now
mean
she's
to Liv.
concussed.
Don't be mean to Liv. That's straight up out of Sabu and RVD's playbook.
Yeah.
Standing moonsault leg drop. This is a good time to get Raquel looking strong again. Right? I mean, so far she's only really been a henchman for the most part.
Yeah.
Since she's come back.
Oh no. You're gonna have to tell me what's going on. I'm in a warehouse. I'm a bitch.
Okay, they're Raquel's trying to get Liv up a little bit on the outside, getting some more support, saying, "Okay, we're good, we got this." Your ref is on like a 3 count, but she's trying to keep Bianca and Naomi from going out there, but Bianca and them are not listening. Naomi's on the apron, and she jumped down but caught Liv as she tried to roll in. That was a little weird. Liv is going for the tag, but obviously Naomi catches her, and we got a jawbreaker. Liv gets over, makes the tag to Raquel. Totally not a hot tag. There's no urgency. Raquel takes Naomi into the corner. Oh, you're missing Naomi's little catcher, and well, this is a lot longer than normal. Oh, that's why. Okay. So normally, Naomi catches their opponent and then pulls their face into her butt, essentially. This time, she kind of pulled Raquel into her butt and then like twerked for a little while.
Ah,
This is a way better
why do
version.
you get to see
This is
this?
a way better version of Raw than you got.
I know. I got a Pampers. No, it's a
That's
Walmart
way
commercial. God damn it. That's what I'm supposed to see and be like, oh God.
Okay, so they just tagged in Liv again. Liv went to the top ropes. He sat on the top turnbuckle, and Raquel threw Naomi's face into her knees and was like,
Yeah, I got a Carl's Jr. commercial.
seriously, all they want you to do is eat.
I do have a Carl's Jr. like near me. I just gotta go south a little bit south for it. It's not too bad.
I don't think I've ever
But
been to a Carl's Jr.
I've been taken down to the south too many times. It was inevitable. They're all right, I guess.
I mean, I have to get close to one when I go down to like Columbus and stuff because I imagine they're down that way. But
Yeah, I mean, I got one 15 minutes south of me.
I think you're coming back to Raquel having
Yep.
Naomi in a bear hug.
Yep.
You missed
Come
some good stuff.
on,
I'm
more
sorry.
twerking. Oh, her face is way down there. No, damn it.
Going with the clothesline and the pin. Wow, this is a unique
Whoa.
airplane spin.
Ow.
Yeah,
Dropped her on her face.
Need more of that for Raquel. Reestablish her as like a powerhouse, someone on a similar level of like say Rhea at strength.
We're going for the modified swing.
Yeah. Where are we going with this? Yeah, I'm a big fan of this right now. Raquel's looking strong. She's doing some dirty tactics, but it's rough housing, so to speak. Good for her. Get her back into like an actual.
She's
dominant
playing some
position.
kind of dirty heel moves, basically.
Right, but they're usually stronger moves. So that's good. Kind of a heat seeker to the apron.
Naomi's
Listen.
one shoe is just permanently lit up and the other one's not.
That happens sometimes during the matches. Someone need to inform Naomi, though, that the apron is now the second hardest part of the universe. That table out there is the hardest. Go do the move to the table.
They put a marble table out there.
Liv, make the tag. Liv, make the tag. Thank you. Duck or don't.
Ow. Ow. Stop letting that house run into you.
Liv and Bianca's got a good chemistry going on, man. Liv takes a lot of like beatings essentially, but looks good doing it. Like the spear yesterday or Saturday when she got spun around. It was like straight out of ECW, like she was gored.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty fun for Bianca too because she can like pretty much throw her around.
Yeah. Okay, come on now, Raquel. Clearly you meant to powerbomb her.
Yeah, she was reaching up like, all right, we're just going to reverse this.
Oh, no, we're going back to the braid.
Why is it with the hair?
What's the go-to with her? Everyone goes to the braid instead of the... Oh, wow.
I'm always worried they're going
buster.
to pull that shit out mid-match. I'm sure they probably can't because of how it's woven into her own hair. But God, man, I worry.
I mean, they have the faith in it. Then I have the faith in it. I trust them to know themselves.
I mean, once my wife pretty much went like, look, you don't understand how they weave that stuff into their hair. It's just no.
She going 450? Oh no, okay. Like she hasn't thrown the 450 in a minute.
She's just gonna land on her feet like Sid.
God, everyone with the Sid landing.
Like doing a freaking superhero landing, but in the ring. Like, don't
Just-
do it. Ow.
We got tag team maneuvers.
Power bomb.
Where's Naomi? Okay, never mind. I don't know what these two would do for a finisher. Kind of curious. I don't think we're going to see it tonight. I think.
What
Naomi would
was
be-
that supposed to be? It looked like they were trying to go for something. They just gave up on it. Like, reverse this ain't working.
No, I think that was meant to be an escape. It just looked a little bit rough. But, if you're really getting away, it's going to look rough. Because the one ain't going to want you to. Ooh, big axe kick. Hey, Liv, I need you to wake up. Never mind. I don't
Ow.
got this. Raquel's just throwing a bunch of... Is that cheetah or leopard print? Also, what's the difference?
It's cheetah.
Everyone's landed like Sid. Everyone.
I think it's cheetah. Shit, you might be right. It might be leopard. I need to re-review that. Oh wow.
It's a nice reversal. Your ref is very adamant about Dom leaving.
Now,
So Dom has somehow found himself in a position in this world where every woman gets to hit him.
smart man.
Yep.
Oh God. He just
Use the table.
why are you smiling so much?
Because she thinks it's over. Wow. It was.
Was that actually for the titles though?
Probably not. But that probably puts them number one contenders.
Yeah, that might get you out of the doghouse there, Dom. You did effectively distract.
Yeah, that right there probably moves him pretty far up the list in number one contendership.
I'm so happy to see her as a referee.
Yeah, I mean, we've literally saw her from the very beginning of her career as a wrestler to that point, so it's good to see success.
Yeah. Because as long as she doesn't do anything off or gets too pushy about money, they'll keep her until she's ready to retire.
Probably that's how a lot of the refs go. Also, as long as you are part of the team, a lot of those refs that are there for a long time are team players.
Yeah.
What's Rhea saying?
Wow. What's up with the lace top?
That's not bizarre. Is she talking about whatever's coming next for her, or what she's
Talking about whoever wins the Royal Rumble, doesn't matter. They decide to face her. It's not going to matter. And Bailey showed up to say, well, maybe it'll be me challenging you.
Yep. History between these two.
See you Saturday.
Yeah. You can't be all blah about it. She's what who booted Bailey out of Damage Control. They're calling it WrestleMania World this time. It was Access back in the day. You can do your own intros. They usually have like an old set. The year we went, it was Saturday Night Main Event. They had set up. You could come out of that entranceway if you wanted to. You could take photos next to it.
Yeah, they showed the old ECW entranceway right there in that promo.
That was for last year. That was Philadelphia.
That was from last year. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, Philadelphia, ECW, of course.
They've done it a couple times. It was again last year, and then it was like we went 2019. I want to say it was like 2017. One of our friends went, and it was that one. They had it there. So, who is this?
Oh, I got the Puppy Bowl, so I don't know.
Okay. Kai Kenta? I assume
you got in the arena interviews sort of a thing going on
Kai
right
Kenta's
now?
coming out.
Oh.
From the back. I assume I should know who Kai Kenta is, but I don't. I assume maybe a rapper? But that's weird. He came from the back and he got through the ring. Unless he's NXT and I just never knew he was NXT. I have no idea. Oh, nope, we're interviewing him now. He had a graphic on the board. Now Pat's interviewing Kai Kenta.
Well, damn it.
Listen, I really do want to watch the Puppy Bowl. I'm going to watch the Puppy Bowl, not the Super Bowl this year, so it's fine.
Yeah, I'm seeing people talking about boycotting the Super Bowl.
I mean, that was a first down. Josh Allen had a first down.
Yep. Oh, and also the what was it? The first down pass they gave to the Chiefs, where it was obviously ball on the ground.
They messed that up every way possible.
Yep.
Because not only did the pass happen, a play ran.
Yeah, and then they said it was whistled dead, even though when you listen to it, it was whistled dead after the play.
Right. Additionally, I don't know what it is with NFL officials. This has happened in the playoffs several times where they say it was whistled dead, no one heard the whistle. I watch more college football probably than I do NFL football. The Shoe, the Big House, all these major stadiums for these colleges hold 100,000 people, 40,000 more than these pro stadiums. This is not a problem in college. How is this? The ref can't blow the whistle hard enough. Blow harder, dude. Just blow harder. I don't tell you. Like, blow as hard on the whistle as you do at making calls, and we will hear the whistle. I promise you.
The problem is, I think they got. I think the fans got. I'm coming back, by the way. I think the fans got figured out that there's some fishy bullshit going on.
I've been saying it for 2 years. I'm not rooting for anybody. I'm watching the Puppy Bowl. All right, Great White. All right.
I'm gonna root for the Eagles. I'm sick of Chiefs. I can't condone like
the calls in that game were awful.
Yeah, but I want to block the three-peat. I don't want to hear that in the history annals where
it
like
doesn't matter to me at this point. I don't care anymore. This is a guy who used to volunteer to work on Christmas Day to take the Super Bowl and the draft off. And I don't care anymore. That's what this
I get it.
I've been saying
I care.
these calls have been so nonsense for the past 3 years, and I am the top level fan that they want. I'm the guy who paid for the stupid Sunday ticket because
Yeah.
my quarterback's on a different team in a different state now, and I can't put up with it, and it looks fishy. What about the very last play? What about the very last play? There was a flag thrown on the very last play that Dalton Kincaid missed.
And then they picked it up.
Yeah, because there was no need to, because Dalton missed the catch. If you think of football as wrestling, it makes much more sense. Not see, at least with wrestling, White,
It's predetermined.
I can accept the outcome because I understand. Okay, if football wants to tell me that it's wrestling, I'm back in. Until they admit
Yeah.
it, and they don't.
But I don't like that either, because then it's just me rooting for the Undertaker to win the fucking heavyweight title, and he never is because he's the fucking Undertaker and he doesn't need it. So I'm gonna be sitting here as the Browns going like, win the fucking thing, where they're just like, we're never gonna give it to you.
Michael
Never.
Cole can't get the dap down right.
Well, you got it down right on Jay.
Yeah.
He did it right on Jay. He did.
Yeah.
I watched him do it.
Well, they're going through the replay here, though. Yeah, no, dude, I just can't. I just can't anymore. It's so bad. It's been bad. We saw it.
Dude,
with
that
the
kid has Jay Uso's haircut, wearing a Jay Uso shirt.
Of course, there's plenty of that, man. That's why you got to put the belt on Jay.
Got that
The
haircut.
Browns
head
are
on.
not the Undertaker.
No, but
The
it's
Browns
they're
have met the
still
Undertaker several times. They are buried.
yeah, they are still not going to get the title like the Undertaker did it.
No. Well, actually, I could see them getting the title once at some point, just for the underdog story. They would be the Cody Rhodes of NFL.
They would have done it by now.
Listen, there's got to be some talent on the team for them to give something to someone. I don't think
It's
I
been
don't-
25 years.
right. No, but I think we would get more calls if we would have kept Baker.
Yeah.
Um,
But even we got cheated out of our best chance with Baker against the Chiefs. That helmet to helmet on the goal line.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, like I said, I've been annoyed with these calls.
That was the year to do it.
yeah, and then we traded Baker because we're dumb.
Yeah, well, because he got hurt the next year and they let him play through being hurt instead of going, you don't play, you're hurt.
Right.
Because then you don't get rid of him after that year because you sat him. He's hurt. He has to recover. So he starts the next year.
Well, the question
you
is,
don't
would they still
end
get
up
rid of
with
him?
Deshaun.
Who knows if they still get rid of him? Because someone may have just, got all bricked up over Deshaun anyways and still wanted Deshaun. I don't agree with it, but it could have happened, and we could have still lost Baker anyways. It would have been awful.
It might be true. I think there would have been a less chance
I think it would have
if
been
Baker didn't have a shit year because he was playing while hurt.
I mean, I agree, but I think if the office gets an idea in their head, they're going to do it no matter what. But I agree, and then I think the fan backlash would have been different too,
Yeah.
because the fans wouldn't have had the previous year of bad play from a guy who was as injured as the operation guy. Every limb was hurt on that poor dude, and you want your players to want to play. You just want the coach to be a grown up and say, "Have a seat." I love that you have the attitude to play, but have a seat, bro. You need to rest.
Yeah.
They just wheel out a gurney or a hospital bed for Baker. Here, you can be on the sidelines, but lay in this for a while. You are pretty banged up, man.
Yeah.
Your everything is injured.
That was
do you got
dumb
for
that
that?
they didn't make an executive decision to sit them. What with the tag team?
Yeah.
I kind of think Motor City gets it back at the Rumble.
I think it makes most sense, but I don't know for sure just yet. I have to think about that one. I think MCM getting it back makes the most sense. What is he doing here?
Oh, he's got to tell us who he is. But yeah, why is he on Monday night? He's got a little black hair, a little bruise to get punched in the eye.
Not that I know of. It's Awesome.
to the right of his right eye. Actually,
Yeah.
both sides. Why is it kind of? Is that just the lighting?
Could be the lighting of the makeup, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna ignore it.
Let me know what he's here for. Is he here for Punk?
It's the one behind the one.
No, he's talking about Roman.
Yes.
Is Roman coming to Raw?
I kind of hope not. I'd like to see him separate from Jay.
That's a good point.
2K25.
Oh, he's the cover athlete for the game.
Yeah. Hey man, get your ass over there and fix the corner.
Remember they used to do the Playboy announcements this way? When Sable or anybody would be on the cover, they would do the exact same reveal. Big banner would drop down from the ceiling.
Triple H remembered that. He brought it back. Heyman, get over there and fix it.
He's got to sell the game, man. He's on the cover too, actually. He's in the corner praying up at him.
Yes. Down by his boot.
Yep. It's fixed. Someone slid in and fixed it. That's why they were in a close-up of him. I thought this one was all about the dead man. I thought this was the single player story mode. Essentially, the career you play through was Undertaker's. You can't play through Roman's career. What's the last match? You lose to Cody? It makes no damn sense.
You gotta find some way to lose to Cody.
Right. Has he said anything of any use about this game?
Just talking about just Roman Reigns being the biggest star of everything.
Well, he's right about that.
When Elon Musk colonizes Mars, he'll be the biggest star on that too.
Heyman is such a great promoter. I'd go back to school for like public speaking classes and presentation classes if Heyman was the professor for it. 100%.
Oh yeah.
You know what? How about he just does a master class? I can sign up for that for like $100 and that'd be way better than going back to school ever again, come to think of it.
Yeah, fuck going back to school.
I
I got out of that shit. I'm like, never again.
Yeah, I was dumb. I went back twice.
Well,
Only finished once.
you probably weren't in school since you were 3 or 4 like I was.
No.
My mom started me early.
No, I went to preschool, but I don't remember what year that would be for me. Like 4 or 5, probably.
I was going to Catholic school like real early on.
Yeah, I went to preschool, then kindergarten, then first grade went bad, and they're like, "Your kid's dumb." My mom's like, "No, he's not. He'll be fine."
I was switching from Cleveland Catholic to Parma Public for first grade, and they're just like, yeah, bad news. I showed up there like the break after Christmas, like Christmas ended, you start at new school, and they're just like, yeah, it turns out they didn't teach your kid how to read, so we're gonna drop him down to kindergarten, and he's gonna start fresh beginning of the school year next year in first grade. I was upset.
I don't blame you.
All those kids just wanted to be my friend. They're just like I was just like the new kid when everyone wants to be the new kid's friend.
Okay, that
I
part's
went down
good.
to kindergarten. Total opposite thing. Those kids did not want to be my fucking friend. They didn't give a fuck about me.
Man, kindergartners, who would have thought they were so ruthless?
It was brutal.
Uh,
That was my years at that school. All my friends were in different grades.
that wasn't a problem for me until I hit high school. Then I had a lot of friends at different grades. Until high school, it wasn't
Yeah,
really a big issue though.
they actually really stayed that way. I graduated without like actual good friends in my grade. It was above and below.
Hmm.
Like I wasn't even that great of friends with your cousin Steve, but still, he was a closer friend in a grade above me than anyone in my grade. Period. And you
I
know how Steve was back then.
Yeah, I just missed Steve. Steve was there right before I got there, so I missed him by a year.
For high school, or
Yep.
did he get taken out of high school there? What happened? He drop out?
I don't know.
Huh.
Couldn't tell you. Don't know. What is
Hmm.
going on with Heyman and McIntyre? Why did McIntyre come out? Is he complaining he's not on the cover?
He hasn't said anything quite yet, but let's see.
And how come Roman just keeps letting his wise man go around without him? Because everybody wants to take Heyman's head off.
Yeah. Oh.
There's a part of me that misses like 3/4 length hat, ponytail, aggressive Paul Heyman, ECW Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
Always had a set of backup, whether it was the Dudleys or Van Dam or something, so no one could come out and talk to him like this.
He's responsible for all the success he's having right now. And Heyman's like, I don't. The crowd is chanting, "We don't care."
They gotta give Drew a bone here a little bit. Like he's not wrong, and his character is actually
He's
doing
the
very well.
daddy of the bloodline.
Heyman does not look like he is appreciative of that.
He's the catalyst of it all.
Well, I think Drew's a little bit off base here because it's not just the bloodline; it's just whoever Heyman is in the corner of has success. Oh, I've lost Matt. See if we can't get him back. Just disappeared. All right, hold on. Let's do a quick check. I know it's still recording. Let's make sure we're still up on Twitch before we go figuring out what's going on with him. Are we still up on Twitch? I'm going to wave at the camera because I don't have my volume on. So we're going to see if I show up on Twitch. And then we're going to go, yep, okay, I'm still alive on Twitch. I just lost him somewhere along the way. So let's close Twitch. See if he's tried to rejoin yet.
I got you back.
I got you back.
Hey, we got each other back.
Yep, I just checked Twitch to make sure I was still live, and I'm still live, so I don't know.
Yeah, we're both still alive. It just It
Streamlabs
dropped our
just dropping
connection.
our connection. Yeah.
Oh, at least I know how to fix it. I just go find the link and go, send it again and come back.
Right. I was waiting to see if a notification for you, but I also wanted to make sure that I didn't just drop my entire stream first. So I went to Twitch first to make sure I was still live, and then I came back to Streamlabs and waited for your notification to say that you were looking to join. But things seem to be going up. Things went poorly just as I was about to say something.
Oh, he was talking about like how he kind of set up the catalyst for the bloodline.
Yeah, he was about
He
to. He felt like he
he
had more
took
of a.
out Brock, and then allowed him to find um, Roman at a low point. Now he's mad at him about CM Punk.
Yeah, he was a big part of the CM Punk thing because of the Shield, though, mostly. The Shield kind of kept CM Punk champion that whole time. So essentially, Heyman realizes that Drew dislikes everything about him because of all the people he's associated with.
Oh, it's Sammy and Drew. I see.
It's just the main event. This feels like the main event to me.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, if they're gonna go at 10:30 like they did the last week or two.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know for sure if they are. We got Braun Breaker on for an interview right now.
I got Netflix, the O.J. Simpson murder trial, American Manhunt, O.J. Simpson.
My mom was obsessed with that when I was a kid.
Well, a lot of people were. It's kind of
She had books after books after books and theories, and court TV just became a thing that was on constantly. There's a whole thing
sheesh.
about Cato. It was, I think, side note, I think Braun's just mocking old man Sheamus at this point.
Oh,
He was doing this thing where he's like holding his back and wandering around for a second.
man. I got downgrade my Netflix.
Penta with his mask on in an olive colored suit just showed up. So weird looking. It looks like a cutscene from a video game, and you have a luchador, and the shows up in a suit with his mask on. It just looks so goofy.
Oh God, it's kind of like those things with like those memes where it's just like someone's dressed really weird in public, and it's just like, oh, it's point of view of like you in a cutscene with your creative player.
Yeah, exactly. So it looks like Penta is gonna have the next run at Braun. I could see Braun losing the title to Penta. Penta's hot right now.
Yeah, I could kind of see that where like Braun's kind of trying to throw like really kind of high powered strength moves at him, and Penta just having an answer for all of it.
I went to Twitter looking for the match card for Rumble or some of the competitors on the Rumble, and first three posts on my feed were all JD's head bouncing off the table.
Yeah, I bet. Good God, man.
Finn posted a picture of himself 6 hours ago in a doctor's office or a dental chair. I can't tell which. Probably a doctor's office. I don't see. Oh, maybe a dental's chair. I don't know. But just hype up the fact he's not here. Let's see here. I'm kind of with you though. I'm kind of as far as the men's rumble go. I kind of agree with you. I think it's going to probably be Jay. I think they'll give somebody else the win in the elimination chamber, and that guy will eventually go on to wrestle the other guy. But I could see it being Jay.
Yeah. It
How about the women's side? Who think's taking the women's side?
yeah, that one's difficult to really think up who's gonna get it because
No, don't
there's
forget.
so many ways they could go with that.
Don't forget Charlotte's coming back.
Yeah. I think she might just be there to kind of like make the appearance, show that she's there, strong again, get eliminated. But by that being, you know, thrown back in the mix, like,
I'm trying to think of who I think has a better shot. Like who has a reasonable storyline shot. And I don't know if there's a strong contender right now. I mean,
ugh.
Naomi, not Naomi, Naya arguably could win the Rumble and pick somebody to go after. That makes some sense.
Yeah, I mean, if Nia just plays it as like she's just, you know, a total monster and just they can't get rid of her and she just throws everybody.
right. I don't see Liv winning it. I don't see a point in that.
Yeah.
I don't see Raquel winning it because I feel like Liv and Raquel are going to make a little bit of a tag team run now.
I think there's a possibility Asuka comes back.
100%.
100%.
Yeah, I'm pretty well convinced she's coming back.
What
Alexa
about
Bliss.
her
Alexa
for
Bliss
winning
is
it?
coming back as well, supposedly soon. Asuka, I think Asuka will have a strong showing, but I don't think she's going to win it right off the bat.
Gotcha.
I think she could. Don't get me wrong, but I just gut feeling is that she has a strong showing, and but she doesn't end up winning it. I can't
So the same
remember.
way I feel about Charlotte.
See, I have a they give Charlotte so many opportunities. They kind of love her. That's the only reason why I'm like I could see Charlotte coming back and getting it right off the bat. Additionally, got to figure Alexa Bliss is going to come back soon, and um, Becky Lynch has to be coming back soon, I'd imagine. So,
Yeah.
oh, another thing to think about too is yes, is maybe Alexa doesn't win. Not Alexa. Charlotte doesn't win, but Jordan Grace from TNA has signed a deal supposedly with WWE, and she's chiseled out of granite essentially as well. So I could
What's
see
going
maybe
on? I was gonna say, what's going on with like Britt Baker and
AEW.
AEW? Because I'm hearing some whisperings that like she might be about due to come over.
I think her deal is pretty lengthy, so I don't
Okay.
think she's coming over anytime soon. I could be wrong.
Okay.
Um, Britt hasn't said much other than she has dispelled the rumors that she cheated on Adam Cole. She's made that known that she did not do that because that was one of the rumors that came out after everything that came out with Tony Khan, and she's had some issues where they claim that there's some backstage stuff with the locker room with the women because of MJF's girlfriend. There's a lot of drama nonsense, and how much of it's true, who actually knows? I guess Britt in the locker room know, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, it seems sad from her fall from grace there because she was definitely one of the pillars of that company.
Yeah.
Um,
Even CM Punk pointed that out as soon as he got there.
mm-hmm. And she really hit her stride at some point. Now she missed a lot of time with injury because she did have a TIA that she's talked about, and essentially have a mini stroke. Essentially, a TIA being at her age, is
Eesh.
terrifying. Because I mean, what else can she do? I mean, look at the shape she keeps herself in. She's a very educated person. She's literally a DMD. That's not a gimmick.
Yeah.
So I'm sure she takes care of herself in that regard as well. And next thing you know, she has a mini stroke. So that was part of the time off was because of that. But then there was supposedly an issue with her and MJM. Wow, Sammy's nose is busted. I can't tell from an angle. Did his shoulder come down on Sammy's nose?
I couldn't tell either, but as soon as he popped up from that, he grabbed his nose and went, "Ugh."
It's broke.
Yeah, you've seen enough of that to know instantly, huh?
I'm pretty sure that's broke. I mean, at first it just like cut the bridge of it, but it looks like it's off to the side a little bit. That was a nasty way down as well. What are the announcers saying about the nose?
Just saying like, just Pat going like, "Ah, Sammy's nose just busted open, and bleeding all over the mats."
I can't get a good look at it, but to me it looks like it's crooked, which tells me it's probably broke. We're gonna want to go back and set it.
Don't run at that table. Ow! Yeah, it is. It's everywhere. Getting in his freaking eye.
Yeah,
I got commercials, so
I'll let you know what happens. It just faded out for me too, but I'm sure we're gonna come back.
you go ahead with that. I'm gonna grab a pop. I'll be right back in here.
Yep. So Sammy's still trying to nurse that nose a little bit. Pat's offering him water because he's a good guy. That nose looks a little crooked to me. I could be wrong, but I'm no doctor. But that I feel like that's broken. I imagine it had to be the shoulder from Drew on his way down that caught it. But Sammy is 100%.
I think you're right about that. Because just how after that
he's
that
fine
move
off the
into
ropes.
that DVT,
He's
as soon as he pops up from his hole in his nose, like, oh fuck.
Yep.
I think you're dead on. I still can't see it from the angles they were giving us. Like,
no, I don't have any definitive. This is my best guess. Is that one of Drew's massive traps busted Sammy's nose, and the fact that it looks a little crooked to me, and he looks like he's bleeding from the nostrils and maybe from the bridge, which I'm sure this was brilliant. I'm sure the doctor just gave it a quick look. Toss him over the barricade by the timekeeper where the doctor sits. Take the 10 count, get a quick look while he's off camera.
Yeah. Well, look at it. Try not to get popped in the nose again and finish the match.
Yeah, I'm no doctor. I'm wondering if he could just grab it and go.
I think you want to do that after the match. Like, okay, you're not going to get bumped in the nose unexpectedly again? All right. Have Drew accidentally throw a potato.
Yeah.
He's still got to kick the throw at his head.
But maybe not. It seems like it's stopped bleeding pretty quick.
I got a minute left.
Okay, so yeah, no, he did the full 10 count. I mean, he looked wobbly and bad outside, but he eventually crawled into the ring and at like 9.5, and he's been staggering around, and Drew's just kind of been like pumping with a shot or two, and then he falls down. He gets back up. Huh. Now Drew picked him up and hit him with a huge chop, a second huge chop, a third huge chop, and now Sammy's down again. But his nose seems to be done bleeding. So they did a good job of closing it up. Whether it was the bridge was busted or whether the doc told him, hey, stop breathing through your nose, bro. Because that's a big part of it. You don't want to breathe through your nose once your nose is busted if you can avoid it. Okay, you should be coming back now.
Yep, as my Slim Jim commercial ends. Jay has Slim Jim Yeet glasses.
Nice.
That's just Yeet in the colors of Slim Jim. You punched me in my broken nose.
Yeah. This is broken nose rage, my friend. He's got some more blood flow. I think he's not breathing through his nose anymore. It seems like he's trying to breathe through his mouth mostly. That might be helping. Although the times I've broken my nose, it's taken up like a Charmin factory essentially worth of toilet paper or paper towels to stop it from bleeding.
Yeah.
I took a spinning back elbow in karate class that I think broke it once, and then I took a baseball to the face that I know broke it the other time. That one flattened my nose. The spinning back elbow made it bleed for a while. I went into the bathroom of class in the building for the class, and I just couldn't get it done. I couldn't get to stop. And my dad walks in and he's like, "Listen, that kid's an ass. You need to get back out there right now." And so he just grabbed some paper towel and just shoved it in both nostrils and just said, "Okay, you're getting back in class. Go put that kid on his ass." And so I went and did that.
Oh, good.
The early 2000s were a different time because I don't think anybody would want me coming back in there with my nose all busted up nowadays. You know what I mean? For like a karate class, like, you know what? Maybe get your nose checked and under control first before you come back out here.
Yeah, I think nowadays they do that.
But back then, the instructors were like, "Yeah, that kid's an asshole. Matt, go kick his ass."
Yep. That sounds about right.
The kid was he was just upset. I get it. So he had some issues, and then that he was really good at karate, and then I didn't mean to take it from him, but I kind of just took over the class, and he's the same one who kicked an instructor too hard.
Oh.
Yeah. Pam was really good too, but I've told that story before. Pam called for a break, and then she quietly walked over to me and said, "I can't hit him because I'm an instructor, but I want you to go full tournament mode. I want when we go back in there, nice. I want you to go full go like you would in a tournament." She's like, "You're gonna have to do some sips and push-ups, but he needs it."
She needed you to give him a receipt.
I was the enforcer, yeah. So we lined back up. They yelled fight, and then it was like an old like community center, so it had like the fake walls that would like roll on tracks you could move around.
Oh yeah.
They yelled fight, and just like I would in a tournament, when I was pissed, I would just come out with a million strikes in a row, and I just drove him back into the wall. He backed into the wall. We hit the wall. The whole wall flexed. I got yelled at. I did some sips and some push-ups.
Yeah, so she just prepped you for it. It's just like, I'm going to have to yell at you.
Yeah, you're going to do sips and push-ups. We know
but
that.
But you're going to give him the receipt.
Right. I can't do it. I'm the instructor. I'm not supposed to do that kind of stuff, but he's getting out of hand. His control is getting wild. He's going to hurt somebody because he was older than me.
Yeah. But
I also would stay after and train with all the adult instructors too for sparring because I needed the group to be better and bigger and stronger. So I would go and actually spar with all the instructors after class. So to get better at it. So the kid that was the troublemaker, I mean, he was just mad. Ow. Handstand. But I think a lot of it was just because the class did kind of like every Tuesday and every Thursday. So pretty much every Tuesday because all the tournaments were on Saturdays. Every class would pretty much end or start with like what Becky and I won, how many trophies, where at. The whole like congratulations to our students who did this, and this at this tournament at this place. And as I was going to 3 or 4 different schools, I caught him in rank in like 3 years. And you can just tell I'm sure he thought of me as the punk ass golden child of the school and hated me for it probably.
Oh. Yeah. You'll get someone getting some resentment from your success.
Not to
especially back then at that age.
I roll up with the only other girl, like the only girl in class, and I.
Oh, and you're
everywhere.
Younger than him.
Yeah, and I travel everywhere with the one girl in class. We go to
Yeah.
all the tournaments. We're friends. We hang out on her parents' boat at Cedar Point. We're both doing
Yeah.
well. Yeah, it was just
Yeah. He's absolutely going to be resentful of you.
yeah. When we were learning to do like hip throws and throw like shoulder tosses and stuff like that, he would just go all out. He would try to throw me across the room, and I would just laugh. Ooh, he's attacking the nose.
Yep. Just rake in the face.
Cody, how many front war are you gonna fight here? You've got KO on Saturday. You've got whoever wins the Rumble.
Speaking of devil.
So here's a question mark. Holy crap, the wind picked up outside my house.
Yeah, it's a windy devil tonight.
Yeah, that's just out of nowhere. I heard it even with the headset on. Does Sammy
I mean,
come back in and help?
Not yet.
I mean, does he? This is the question I have.
Oh. I thought because you looked away, you're like, did Sammy come in? I'm like,
oh, yeah, no,
nope.
I did miss a pin that way. I missed the entire end of a match. That's fair.
Yeah.
Sammy!
Oh!
I knew it! I
Oh!
knew it!
Oh! Seth was right.
He's just hula kicking everybody that he's not supposed to. Now here comes KO. What does KO do in the back? KO pats him on the back or something, I bet.
Yeah, like, good job, buddy. You got him.
I was close.
Don't touch your nose.
That sucker's swollen.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it's crooked too.
And that's what I was saying. I'm pretty sure it was broke because it was crooked earlier.
And that old
The gash
cut right there is like right with the cartilage trying to bust through the nose.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Sammy's conflicted. He's mad. He yelled at KO up the entry ramp.
Thank you. I have a cricket ad.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I saw the fade out. So Sammy is now, he jumped out, yelled out of the ring, yelled up the ramp, turned around, looked conflicted at Cody, and is now walking up the ramp, like yelling at himself with his hands on his head. He just said, "I'm sorry, Cody," from the top of the entrance way.
Well, maybe you should be staying there in the ring, getting Cody back to his feet, going, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I do not want to kick you. I'm sorry.
I got an idea. How about you just don't throw the haluva kick for a minute?
Yeah, or at least not when there's two people around.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a good, like, I'm going to save you move, okay? It seems like it's going really poorly if you're going to save someone with the haluva kick.
Yeah, it's really bad. He's got Roman. You got Seth. You got Cody.
Yeah. Maybe don't do that one to save the day.
Yeah.
Just how about you just go get him and then start punching the bad guy instead?
Yeah, and like throw him into the ropes and then you throw that kick and you don't just
separate.
You don't gamble.
Yeah, you got to stop with the gambling. You're not good enough to call your shot, okay? You're not hitting your mark.
You throw that fucking bomb and you hit the wrong country with it.
Over and over and over again. Just so bad, Sammy. So bad. So yeah, they went to the entrance ramp, and now Pat and Michael are talking, presumably about how bad those kicks are.
Yeah, I got a minute still.
The next question just becomes: is that the turn? Does it actually show that he teams up with KO at some point? Does he actually help KO win the belt at Rumble?
I guess maybe there's a chance, but
well, we talked about this a little bit off stream with the other guy that may or may not eventually ever join us. That's a good way to get a good Mania match. That is a good way to get KO, who Cena welcomed in when he went to the main roster. KO versus Cena at Mania. KO wins the belt with the help of Sammy. For whatever reason, Sammy doesn't get the win at the Rumble because Jay does. Jay goes over after Gunther. Cena gets a shot at. Wait, what are we doing here?
Was that the?
Oh, it's the commercial
Oh,
for the game.
I was about to say, is that the end of it?
That was
Hey,
weird. It was a production logo.
yeah. Then the drones were doing a Roman symbol, and the drones were out of whack.
Yeah.
It was like 5 out of
Wow.
position.
I'm intrigued. I want to play that game more. Oh boy. I'm assuming you're still in commercials. Cody's talking now.
Yeah, I'm back actually.
Oh, okay. Let me know what Cody's saying because I have no clue what Cody's saying. I assume he's talking about the belts that are hanging there, apparently.
Yep.
He's excited.
Yeah, he's talking about it's not about the belt. It's about the work. Show it first and leave last.
KO's done all those things.
You can't wait to move past Kevin Owens, and here comes CM Punk.
Now there's a match I don't want. I don't want Punk Cena for the belt at Mania. I don't want any of that.
Oh, Punk Cena?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they somehow in the next 3 months figure that one out, no.
Yeah.
That sounds only slightly
we've
better
done
than
it.
Chiefs Eagles.
Yeah, it's like we've done it.
Well, that and they're both past their prime.
Yeah.
They're both.
It really is. It's over with. We've seen it. We've done it.
Yeah.
Do something else.
Was he just like, I don't mean you any disrespect. I'm just going to waste your time?
Out here to fight, clearly. His shoes are fucking just untied.
Yeah, no, he's not to do what everybody does. It's like, I'm going to win the Rumble, and then out of respect, I'm going to probably fight you.
That's gonna be all right. Hey man, all right. He's worried that all this is getting to him.
It looks like it is. Cody's got a pretty distressed face. Or expression, I should say, not face. His face is the same as always. I can't imagine he's making any good points right now.
Talking about how he lost friends around the 300-day point holding that title.
Yeah, but he cheated to hold his title.
Yeah, well.
The Shield would come out and triple powerbomb people through tables.
Ask him, you're my friend, right? Yes, I am.
Cody has to have both sides of the story for what happened backstage at AEW. So that should be interesting in reality. Since he's friends with the Bucks. So if anybody has any like actual real heat from that situation, it'd probably be Cody with him. If there is any. I don't know what CM said, but I don't think Cody bought it.
That's gonna see him tell him what's next for him, so he doesn't like getting preached to. Apparently,
That really is what CM Punk is. Yeah, that belt in the third row is way cooler.
it looked like it was like kind of like a darker blue this time.
That's why I'm saying it's definitely like Naomi inspired. I feel like certain lighting is making it do different things. He seems to have Cody's attention now. Purely based off of facial expressions.
I'm talking about like even once you deal with Cody, there's another and another and another opponent around the corner coming after your title.
This is all just
Almost
Right.
seems like they're prepping for like the whole he needs to take a break.
Right, but my problem with this is that CM Punk is the last guy I want to make this announcement, do this, because I was watching then. He had the Shield. Like, it wasn't like he was doing the same way Cody is, where Cody's constantly doing this on his own. That kid has a lot of hats.
Yep.
So, like, to me, him making this type of promo is like the last person I'd listen to.
Well, we don't have a hard cut at 10:30.
No,
We're a little
I
past.
don't think we're gonna have any hard cuts. I think it's gonna be completely random. This could go off at 10:37 for crying out loud.
Yeah.
But this does seem like the last segment to me.
Does seem like it. Oh. I don't know what the bad news is somebody is me. So.
Oh yeah, he's gonna say he's gonna win the Rumble, right?
He's going to win the Rumble, and he's going to challenge Cody.
Yeah, like no surprise there.
Instead of stab you in the back, I'm going to stab you in the front.
I could see that one, but I could see Punk winning an Elimination Chamber match also to get his WrestleMania ticket punched. It just looks like Cody's not all enthralled with CM Punk.
He's talking about how they were basically in the minors learning stuff together, and the whole time he gets called up and all that. We were chasing you. We were chasing you. Even when you're sitting at home, we were chasing you. And now he leveled one and went like, it's different now. Now you're chasing me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice line. I hope it's you because I want you to catch up. Jesus. Ouch.
I missed what he said.
Graveyard full of careers that wanted him to catch him. I'm sorry, I'm losing it.
You're good.
Yeah, you're gonna need to find that segment and watch it.
Okay.
Because there are a few zingers in there, but as I go to repeat it,
right,
they're moving on. And yeah, next Raw, Cleveland.
Yep.
That was the end of our live event.
Yep. Except I paused.
Hey, you almost called it. It says 10:36.
Yep. It felt like the last segment. I didn't feel like there was any more commercials planned, and I figured it wouldn't go past like 10:40.
Yeah.
So, but
so that was live reacting through that.
yeah, which was fun. It made it a little bit more coherent at the same time, I feel like.
Yeah, and we also don't really get to forget anything either, or try and go like, what was the thing earlier? Because
Right, because we're just
we run
reacting
through
to
it.
the moment. It makes more sense. Like, again, if it's not a podcast, if we don't have a set structure, we don't have segments, we don't have a start and finish time like a podcast would have,
Yeah.
it gets so jumbled and everything like that, that doing a reaction show essentially without it being structured as an actual podcast, this is actually easier. You know, we talk about the gear, we talk about the fluorescent belt in the background, we talk about all kinds of stuff in that regard. So, and
Yeah.
I think it works out better that way.
Yeah, I think so too. Also frees us up to have more time on these days too, because we do these few things at the same time, and then we can go do the other things we might want to try and fit in.
Yeah, for me, exercise, sauna, stuff like that.
Yeah, more
Studying.
sleep.
You know what? Strange enough, that one did not cross my mind. It probably should have.
I think you mentioned it earlier, but in a way of like, I don't want to go to bed at 2 a.m. anymore.
Right, right. But the odds are I'm going to go to bed at 1 a.m., but I'm just going to get the other stuff in instead. Is what's going to happen.
Fair enough. You're getting your stuff in at least.
Yes. So.
But, you know, that's you and picking your priorities.
Yeah, sleep should be up there, but I got other things to accomplish sadly have to do first. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. It should be interesting. We got SmackDown. We got
NXT tomorrow on SmackDown.
Yep.
I
think we're both leaning towards Jey Uso winning the Rumble, but CM Punk against Cody seems like a strong contender for Mania as well.
They could, with how many people are kind of involved in that one, you could almost do that, the Elimination Chamber match.
Yeah, you could get a Sammy in there, you could get a KO in there, you get a CM Punk in there for that one.
Yeah,
pretty much all the other main players you could put into that one.
Yeah, I think that would work the best. Get Jay win the Rumble and those guys all in the Elimination Chamber and go like, who do they pick to trying to take out Cody.
Right. And it makes sense too because like I think every one of them would instantly feel relief that Jay wins because we know where Jay's going for the belt.
Yep. It's like, I can beat him. He's like, yeah, I know. You should beat him.
Right.
Should have had that damn belt.
But then I think they would somewhere between probably honestly the Raw in Cleveland to the week after that, they'd probably announce the Elimination Chamber match. The winner of that will challenge the other champion, in my opinion. They've
Makes
done
sense.
that before, but I don't think it's like official. I don't think that's like the official thing that's going to happen for sure, but they've done that before. So that's kind of my guess is that March 1st will be the determination for CM Punk or whoever getting the chance to go up against Cody. So,
yeah. Well, do you got anything you want to say more about, like, even like Saturday Night Main Event? I think we, in a way, we almost skipped over that because it was just like, just disappointing. Like,
it was a thing. It happened.
Yeah.
Like it was entertaining, but
the matches were good and such, but we're kind of both on the same level of it's like no titles are going to change hands on these things ever. We've had all these title matches, and they just retain.
Yep,
like
good matches. They don't really push a whole lot forward. I guess the thing that pushed the most forward was Fatu bashing Braun, but like absolutely crushing him. But like I don't know, 20 minutes later, Braun's on Twitter. You know, you should have killed me when you had the chance. So there they set that rivalry up, but that's about all that happened there.
Yeah.
We got some fun interactions with Rhea and Nia on Twitter, but even that, besides that, I mean
maybe partly it's more of setting up Jay and Gunther, and Jay's got to climb that mountain and
that really the whole match is set up
beat
in
the
my
one
opinion
at the top.
For the very last moment of that match when it's after it's over and Gunther's by the ropes about to get out of the ring and Jay's laying on the mat. Like the whole match was set up just for Gunther to make that face of concern, in my opinion. There was like a face of I respect you and a face of concern now with Jay, in my opinion. And I feel like that whole match pretty much set that moment up. That's what that match was for. And now they're going to do a little bit of a misdirect. We're going to see Gunther talking to Seth, talking to people that could obviously win the Rumble in theory. But I think when Jay wins the Rumble, that will set up like you have to deal with me again, and I'm going to get you this time at Mania.
Yeah.
Because right now, between now and the Rumble, let's say SmackDown or whatever, Gunther can, or like tonight, I just act like Jay doesn't exist. But once Jay wins the Rumble, there's literally a timer on him when he has to deal with Jay again. And I think that will be the setup.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Now, the crazy part to me is that, like, you've got Roman from SmackDown. You got CM Punk from Raw. You got KO from SmackDown. Elimination Chamber holds 6 people. So who are the other? Drew McIntyre from Raw. Did I say Sammy yet?
I don't think so.
So Sammy from Raw. And then maybe Solo gets in there. You have a very diverse both show, like by show clash in this Elimination Chamber for a chance at Cody's belt.
Yeah.
And let's say that's the case. Which one do you think they want to headline or be the face of SmackDown then? Because that's what's going to happen. Would they want to move Punk to SmackDown? Would they want to move? I mean, after this promo, that's the feel, right? The feel is Punk and Cody by far.
Yeah.
Also, let me just point out, so little happened on Saturday Night Main Event. I've already moved back on to Raw. I unintentionally moved back to Raw by accident.
Well, I mean, technically, in a way, you went to Elimination Chamber,
right,
which is kind of the natural progression.
But
the Saturday Night Main Events, it just they're good matches.
Yes.
There's the setup storyline is kind of out of the ether, out of nowhere, and it's just like, okay, they set up a storyline and it gets resolved at Saturday Night Main Event, and then it's just gone. It's kaput.
Well,
And
that's why I brought up the Braun one. Is it's the one storyline that they brought up, and I don't think it's over. I think they use Saturday Night Main Event to push it essentially further. But that's like the one.
yeah, well, that one and the Fatu one.
Yeah, Braun and
No.
Fatu. It's what I was. Yeah, that.
Oh, I thought you were saying Braun Baker. Too
Oh,
many
Braun
Brauns.
break. No, I'm Braun Strowman. Braun, not Braun.
But
I
then
could see them
Braun
happening.
Breaker and Sheamus, they got a little thing going here.
It
Probably
seems like
from
it's
what?
over though,
Oh,
because that's what Penta. Oh, you missed it. You have commercials. Like I said, Penta
oh.
showed up in his olive suit with his mask on, and he got in uh, Braun's face. Essentially, did his little
Okay,
M
okay.
zero up and M down thing he does,
Yep,
and they walked away. So that's why I said it feels like they could go for Penta going for the Intercontinental Championship next.
yep. That makes sense. Well,
So poor Sheamus goes 0-10.
yeah.
So
That's interesting. I mean, maybe that's just a that keeps something to kind of hunt for and go after.
Sheamus,
Yeah, for Sheamus, I
pretty
mean,
sure
he's
he's
got to have
pushing
some sort of
50.
drive. He might be. I don't know.
Like an 0-10. That sucks. I feel bad for the guy.
Yeah,
He's
I don't know if he'd be.
he's held world titles, tag titles. He's held plenty of belts, but man,
Sure, he's not like more like around my age, like around 40, because I mean,
I thought Sheamus was 47.
well, maybe. I mean, he kind of showed up on our TV around the time, like if we had trained for wrestling, that we could have possibly started showing up.
46.
36. All right. Well,
1978.
okay. Um, yeah. I mean, he's got like another 5 years or so. So, you know,
Yeah, I mean, I guess he could.
keep him in that mix to push for it and
He
get
keeps
him
himself
that belt
right.
and retire his ass.
I mean, he keeps himself in good shape. I think he could wrestle for a while. Don't get me wrong, but dude, here's the problem. Then, if you had him beat Sheamus for that, that's a great moment on Saturday Night Main Event. So if you have that happen, where he loses, and then you let Penta win the belt in 2 weeks or whatever, that's brutal. Like I don't think Penta needs the belt. He's got the new car smell still in WWE. He doesn't need the belt right now.
Yeah.
Sheamus would have been a great story and a great thing to have happen at the Saturday Night Main Event.
Yeah. And it's not like they couldn't just like put it right back on Braun Breaker.
Right. And if
Have
you
like a
leave it on
rematch and he
Braun
takes it
Breaker,
back.
then you need to leave it there for a minute. Like you didn't have this guy wrestle for a month unless there was a small like nagging injury, like you said. If there was none of that, then clearly they don't
Yeah.
really feel like he's a big enough personality to carry Raw right now. So why keep the belt on him and not give it to Sheamus? Like now, if you take it and put it on
He's also
Penta,
not a big enough personality to carry Raw.
he's been the world champion before.
Yeah, I know. But that I always kind of saw that like he was that during a time where the roster was kind of thin.
Who was on the roster back then? I mean, The Miz was on the roster back then. When did he hold his title? Uh, 2009 through 2010. I wasn't watching. 2012, 2013. So 12 through 13 is right after Punk left. Punk was there, I think, in 12.
Yeah, I think I was kind of starting to watch Zen for a little bit and seeing him win the friggin' title. I'm just like, ugh.
So back then, Jericho was running around still. Daniel Bryan was running around still. We had Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler was champion for a while. Del Rio was champion. I forgot. I was running around back then. I forgot about Del Rio. He was blah.
JBL's 10
Ryback.
gallon hat routine.
Yeah. On January 27th, 2013, the Royal Rumble, Sheamus entered the Rumble at number 11, eliminating 5 other wrestlers before Ryback eliminated him. And he was a frequent target of the Shield.
Sheamus was?
Yeah. Sheamus gained vengeance on the stable when he united with John Cena and Ryback to attack them. I forgot about that. 6-man tag at Elimination Chamber where the Shield emerged victorious. Yeah. Then it was, I forgot about that. Then it was Sheamus and Randy Orton versus the Shield. Third. It was Ryback. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, so he had a run there. Oh, he was part of the League of Nations. I forgot about that.
Oh, what, Sheamus?
Yeah. It was a faction with Sheamus, Alberto Del Rio, Wade Barrett, and I'm blanking on his name, Miro from AEW.
Oh, okay. I know Sheamus talked about when he was working with Cesaro, that really brought back his passion for wrestling.
That was 2016 when he was the Bar. I remember that. And I get my memory refreshed because I'm actually at that point in the wiki page right now. But yeah, he was working with Cesaro at that point. Fully decided to make the two partners receive future Raw Tag Championship opportunities. Oh, that's when they were going up against. They kind of the reinvigorated tag team division. New Day was coming around. You had Gallows and Anderson was there. Sheamus and Cesaro lost the Raw Tag Team Championships to Luke Gallows and failed to regain them after the Hardy Boys won them at WrestleMania 33.
Yep.
Then 2019 is when he finally gets back to singles competition because I believe Cesaro at that point finally leaves to go to AEW. And that's when he teams up Butch.
Huh.
So. Yep. Yeah, he's had a great career. I mean, it technically started way back in.
Around like what, 2007, 2008, somewhere around there.
2006 is when he hits WWE.
Okay.
I didn't know any about this stuff before. He was in British promotions from 05 to 07. European promotions from 04 to 07.
Yeah.
And he was training, and his debut was in 02 to 04. So he started a little bit later, too.
Yeah.
He's 7 years older than me, and then that would have made him start when he was like 25 or 26.
He's got 5 over me. It would have been about. Yeah. Maybe 24. I was almost going to be saying 23, but maybe 24. Wow. 25 is close enough.
2002, that would make me like 17. He's got 7 on me.
What first half of 2002, I'd be 18.
Okay, I'll even give him because his birthday is in. Oh, he's 47 in An hour and 6 minutes.
Oh.
His birthday is January 28th.
Oh, okay.
How about the round down a year for the man? No, I'm gonna keep it at 7. Um. So yeah, if I was in 02, 17, puts him at
Well,
20, 23,
take
24 at the earliest.
so right now, if you take 23 years off his age, that's roughly when he started.
Right. Again,
Of
24.
like, yeah. Well, I mean, you just said he. Yeah, I guess that is right. Yeah, it is. Yeah, 24. Okay, roughly 24 is when he started.
Yeah, I mean the other way to do this would go 88, 98 would be 20.
Yeah.
Um, and
Hey,
then
you got it
4 more
right.
years. So yeah,
You got it right in front of your face to do the math on it. So
yeah. But yeah. So I mean, no DDP by any means, not that late, but he's not someone who
no.
got into wrestling school at 18.
Yeah.
So, but all right, I'm ready to call this. We've had a
Oh yeah,
almost
me
3
too.
hour long stream, but it's not even 11 yet. Woohoo!
Yep. All right, let's call it before 11 then.
Yep. We will talk again on probably make more predictions. We'll get the match card brought up too for SmackDown and do some predictions while SmackDown is going.
All right,
All
that sounds
right.
good.
Cool. I will talk to you on Friday.
See you Friday.
Bye.
Bye.